Hey, good morning, guys. Over here by the generator again. That thing is so quiet, but it picks up on here like freaking airplanes flying over. So anyway, back at the off-grid property, wanted to give you a little update. We're going to be working on the rest of the rafters today and getting some stuff off the trailer so I can go get the OSB to put on the roof. Not sure what the timeline on that's going to be, but we're going to try our best to get it done as soon as possible. I had a delivery. We had to run back to the on-grid property. Here's our surprise. Norwood's version, the Frontier Sawmill at the OS 27. It's a mid-size sawmill. Got a bunch of goodies with it. That's going to be something we're going to do an unboxing here. Got the metal here. Got the metal for the roof of the cabin. We'll be getting that on hopefully this week too. Lots to do. Temperatures are fighting us. It's warm, warm, warm. Got another surprise over here. I hate to not make all my videos, but I picked up this bad boy too. This is a Hearthstone Hearthstone 2. I guess it's a soapstone wood stove. It's an older stove, but it seems to be in decent condition. I mean, it's used, but it's not beat up, so not beat too much. So that's something that we'll be dealing with too. 470 pounds of soapstone and cast there, so that'll be fun to move around. So I got all the chimney pipes, all the connectors, everything to do, but we'll do a separate video on that. So just want to touch base with you guys, get a little video going here. I'm gonna start taking this down for right now. Then I'll go up on top of the hill and we'll start the rafters here shortly, okay? Thanks, guys. Woot, woot. All right, guys, we're here. We're at the top of the hill. I got the old trusty knockoff generator. I'm gonna plug everything in and we're gonna cut, or we're gonna outline, measure. We're gonna mark our rafters with our template that we have from the other rafters we did. I have 4 more sets or 5 more sets, so that's you know, our pair. So I have 8 or 10 more rafters to make. I got this pile right here. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna try to stay cool and in the shade while we do those, and then we'll set those rafters later today. Everything looks good. Cabin's been sitting for close to a week while we were back home getting the sawmill, so everything looks good. Still standing. It's a plus. So here we go. Amber tea.
holding it? What line? Right down here?
Yep.
The bottom of this?
Let that spin. You're not letting it spin.
Shit, don't move!
What happened?
It slid!
Okay. Are you at the end of the ladder?
I'm in the middle of the ladder holding it up. I don't even know what to do right now.
It's stuck on. Go to the end of the ladder and hold the end of the ladder. Down by the concrete. Down by the concrete. Just push my way. Got it for that concrete.
I can see it right there.
Okay, we'll go to that line and then.
Isn't that pretty? It's really going to be pretty in the fall. Here we go. Some more of the roof. Yay!
Alright guys, I am absolutely terrified. I'm wishing that I had done this roof way shallower pitch. I am not a huge fan of heights to start with. But anyway, we got all of the large panels, all the 8-foot panels on. I just left the 2 4s here and the 2 4s in the loft. So we have a little bit better access while we're installing the ice shield. And then we're going to do the drip edge, or rain edge, or drip edge metal. And then the metal roof on top of it. But we have to do all the felt too, or all the vapor barrier on the whole roof. But right now, we're leaving those open for access so I can just use the ladder and Jenny can hold the other end of the ice shield on that end. I'm not sure if I want to cut the plywood flush with the rafter ends because the metal is in 12-foot sections and it should fit from the peak down to the edge of that plywood perfectly. There's going to be a little overhang there.
What would be the problem if we just saw?
Just what?
If why would it be a problem?
Well, one, we're going to put a covered roof over this at some point.
Right.
So I normally you attach it to the rafters.
Okay.
Go out, and if it's 4 inches past,
Could they?
Yeah, we normally
meet
attach
though?
it to the end of that and then go out at an angle. So it's going to complicate that process, which we might just end up doing it differently. I mean, I don't have the resources to cut all the metal to perfect length. That's why I bought 12-foot lengths because that was available. Otherwise, I would have had to have it custom ordered, which isn't a big deal. It just would have been a week, and I didn't have a week to wait. I was hoping to get this roof on here this week. And so, we're getting there. I have a tow strap set up from one end of the ridge pole to the other, tied. And then I have a harness tied to it with a strap between it, so I can walk on the roof and hopefully be safe.
Hopefully he doesn't die. Otherwise, this could be his last video ever.
Yeah. So,
I might have to edit it then.
Yeah. I'm just wishing that I had done it less. I mean, if I did the loft the way we did it, so we could walk up there.
And we wanted high ceilings over here,
High ceilings,
so it seemed bigger.
So it seemed bigger because it's a small space. But for my first roof ever doing it, it would have been nice to be able to walk on it comfortably. I could walk on the roof at home and do the wood stove and clean the wood stove pipe and do all that stuff, no problem. Here, it's not going to be. I can barely cling to life on there with my toes.
Yeah, it was a little terrifying yesterday.
Yesterday I almost took a...
We have a nice little video of it. Maybe I'll make it here as a
did something
blooper.
really stupid. I put boards. I'm a heavy guy, so I put boards on the underneath the ladder to try to support it so it wouldn't buckle. And I created a giant teeter-totter pretty much. So as soon as I put weight up closer
It's not funny.
to the
It's
roof,
actually quite terrifying.
it just took the legs right off of the ground. And it slid, and thank the Lord that
there was a concrete step over here.
Step back there and stopped it about a foot before it went off the edge of the roof. So otherwise I would have been face planting right into a ladder 10 to 12 feet. I'm sure I would have broke something. So someone was looking out for me. If someone could look out for me for the next
Nana
couple
was,
days.
because today's Nana's birthday, and
Today's Nana's birthday?
yeah, and that was why we saw that moth, that black death moth last night, because Nana was visiting you, saving your life.
Nana and Dad were looking out for us. They were looking out for me.
Yeah, because today's your parents' anniversary too, so they were both saving you last night.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad, and thank you, Nana.
Yes.
For saving
It
him.
was a miracle. That freaking ladder barely caught the edge of that step. The one leg of it did, and it stopped it from falling. Otherwise, I would have been gone. There was nothing to...
Mom can't watch this video.
Yeah, there was nothing to grab onto. All I had was flat plywood, so I couldn't even cling on to anything to stop it. So, anyway, let's get some ice shield up. 6 minutes of talking. Sorry, guys.
Anywho.
Anyways.
What do you mean? It comes off.
There's two pieces of plastic, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to take the bottom one off,
And lay
get
it
the
down.
bottom edge lined up,
Okay.
and then it'll kind of flop over on itself.
Okay.
and then we could pull the second piece of plastic and
Okay.
flop out like this.
Okay. So.
Hold that for a minute while I...
Yep. Alright, Jason's putting up the first roof edge here.
I left a little overhang here so I can trim it and fold it. I have to figure out how to do that.
So does the metal sit into that, or does the metal sit over that, the roof? Metal roofing sheets.
The metal roofing sheets go over that. Get under here, you know?
Okay.
Should come. Alright guys, this is a wrap up video. I got 4% left on the battery. Been a scary day. I should not be up on this roof. I'm not good enough to be up there. Don't do your pitch. I think I have like a 38-degree pitch. That's I think close to a 912. Man, I should have just done a 612. And then I could walk up there and this would be easy peasy. But I have this strap going along the top, and then I have a harness holding myself together. So we have gotten the rest of the wood on. The rafters aren't perfect, so there is a little bit of wave to the roof, but hey, it's my first shot. It just it'll still be effective. I hope it just won't be as pretty, but I think the metal will cover most of that up, but maybe I'm wrong. It's not terrible. It's just when I finally got up on the peak there, I could notice that that ridge pole is so uneven. I don't know how it got so warped. You know, it's not straight at all. I picked the two straightest ones I could. But anyway, we got most of the boards on. We left a couple of panels open on this end on the loft and one on that end for when we do the other side. I did drip edge, water or ice shield underneath that, and then now I'm doing getting less and less done every day, but I'm trying to work up the nerve, like I said, to get up on this roof a little bit better, and like I said, try to be as safe as possible. Got the strap going from peak to peak or from gable to gable, and I can kind of move myself along, but I'm holding my weight with one of my arms the whole time, which makes it hard to be productive and efficient. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I'm pooped. Things are coming along. They're not as fast. I was hoping the roof would be done in a day or two, but 2 days now we've been doing the roof, and we don't even have it covered with felt. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We will see you tomorrow.